Hi everyone, it's me, Moonlight Guidance. I hope you are doing well. We're going to have a look and see what's coming through for you and what messages and information and clarity I can give to you regarding your reading. So yes, if this resonates with you at any point, please do like the reading, comment down below and do subscribe. I'm here and have been for the last 4 years in front of you, but also behind the scenes doing personal readings. If you're ever interested in any of those things, then everything is linked down below. There's thousands of 5-star reviews and yeah, everything is on shopmoonlightguidance.com. So let's have a look and see what I can tell you. So we've got here the Ace of Cups with the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Swords. I can definitely see you're very, very sort of stressed out right now. You're having trouble sleeping. You're definitely feeling very heavy in the heart and the mind, okay? The crown chakra is suffering. The heart chakra is suffering. I think also your throat chakra is suffering, your stomach and your gut is suffering because you may find that you have no appetite or that you want to overeat. You may find yourself feeling like you have a lot of reflux. You feel like you have sort of like this lump in your throat, butterflies in your stomach. There's just this constant like round and round energy in your stomach. It's also affecting sort of like, you know, your back. You may find yourself feeling a lot more hunched over, like very sad, crying, frustrated. There's just a lot of energy here of heartbreak, okay? You're feeling a lot of these symptoms. Head may hurt. You may feel confused. Your mind goes round and round and round, back to the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. It hurts, it upsets, it challenges, it frustrates. And it's just stressful, okay? It's really, really stressful. You find it very hard to sleep. Or if you go to sleep and you wake up, okay, you feel horrible because you're faced with the reality of someone just not having treated you well. And someone that's just gone and they're sort of living their life and you're just really sad. And you're like, how did this happen? How did I let this happen? But also, why did they do this? How could this happen to me? And I think part of this is that you see you're a good person, right? And you see goodness in others. And the world isn't always good. Unfortunately, people are not always good. People are not always kind. And I'm so sorry that this has happened to you, okay? Like truly. Because the thing here is that because you are so good, you see everyone like that, you know? And when someone says the right things, or when someone's saying something really nice, you know, you believe that aspect. And then when things don't go right, you start thinking of the good that they've said, right? So it's one of those things where I really believe here that there's someone that sort of cut things off with you very abruptly. There's been no contact, no communication. It upsets you. Sometimes you feel like you want to message them. Sometimes you feel like you shouldn't. Emotions are very, very high. There's a lot of just confusion, tears, but then also sometimes you feel like crying, but you just feel like you can't get anything out as well. You know that you're attractive. You know that you're wonderful. You know that you're kind. You just wonder, like, why did this happen? Why did this happen to me? How was it allowed to happen to me? And, you know, it's one of those things where essentially the universe also wants you to really sort of look at yourself and to realize, wow, I'm powerful. Wow, I'm loving. Wow, I'm kind. Wow, I'm an amazing person to have dealt with this situation and to still, you know, put myself first and to love myself to such a degree. You've definitely been rejected here in this situation. Either you rejected this person or they rejected you. Whatever rejection has happened, still at the end of the day, you feel very sad, you know, especially with the Seven of Pentacles. You still feel very sad, very dejected, very upset, very hurt at the circumstances, especially with the Sun. It's just really hurtful and it's really frustrating and it's very overwhelming and it's very upsetting. And it just makes you feel confused and frustrated, and you always saw this as a fairy tale. This situation, you thought it's going to work out, this is my person, like things are going to progress, it's all going to come together. And then they showed you things that were really hurtful. You know, they didn't properly prioritize you the way that you prioritize them in your mind. And especially with the Seven of Pentacles, I do believe that this person will come back around because they will realize that no one will give as much as you did, do as much as you did, love as much as you did. And it's not about the materialistic things. It's about time. You gave so much time despite also being, you know, a busy person having your own life. You gave so much emotion, right? Despite having many other things to emotionally put your mind to. You gave a lot emotionally. You gave a lot mentally, you know, to try and understand this person, to be there, to do as much as you can, you also gave a lot of time. Some of you have been waiting for this person. You've been waiting out of love for a person. Waiting out of love for a person is one of the most, how do I say this? It's one of the most loving things, but it's also one of the saddest things. You know, I don't blame you at all for waiting, because you did it out of love. And I think that, you know, my God, you know, if you would honestly feel like if someone waited for you out of love, you would be so like, wow, like, thank you, you know? It's one of those things. So with the 10 of Cups and the 6 of Wands, this person is going to return, because they will realize that you waited for them. You prioritized them. You tried to give them love. You were so excited about a future, and they threw it in your face. They didn't protect you. They didn't defend you. They didn't prioritize you. They didn't communicate properly with you. You know, they may have thought that they were the best communicator, but they really didn't communicate to understand your feelings and your needs, because they would just listen, but they didn't do anything about it. You know what I mean? Like, saying one thing is one thing, but doing something is another thing. And they didn't say anything. They didn't do anything. They didn't give enough. They were not enough, right? Like, they didn't do that. So the thing here is that with the 9s, I would say sort of even within sort of 9 days, if you really have no contact with this person for a long time, okay, I'm talking like months or years you haven't been in contact, it can take them 9 weeks to really come forward. For some of you, it's 9 days, okay, within 9 days, but for some of you, it's going to be within 9 weeks. They will come forward. They will talk to you. They will understand what they have lost, okay? Someone that honestly gave so much and did so much. Someone that would always be very thoughtful and very kind and very understanding to this degree. Someone that was always so loving and kind and sweet and caring and would always go above and beyond. You know, they will realize that they have lost something so powerful and so significant that they will never be able to focus on, you know, something else to that degree. We've also got here as well the 2 of Swords, and the 2 of Swords is very significant, because the 2 of Swords really does represent and resemble this very significant energy here of them sort of being in 2 minds. On one mind, they feel like you deserve better. On the other hand, they are faced with the fact that they have lost something that potentially could have given them an entire future and would have made their life a lot easier. And I say it made their life easier because the thing is, you were willing to do so much. You were willing to compromise to such degrees and depths that they wouldn't really have to do a lot. You made their life easier. You didn't make their life more challenging. You actually made it easier for them. You were willing to compromise on certain things that maybe you didn't even have in common with this person, but they didn't even see that. They didn't recognize that, right? So they're in those 2 dilemmas, but at the end of the day, they will contact you. And it's up to you what you choose to say to this person when they do come forward, you know, with the 6 of Cups and the Hierophant. It's up to you whether you want to accept this back and you want to rework the connection to come together, whether you would want to be with this person, whether you would want to see a future with this person. It's completely your choice. Completely your choice. All I recommend is that you detach and pour energy towards yourself, because of course that brings more clarity to yourself. But also when you pour energy towards yourself, it triggers them to miss you. It triggers them to put you first. It triggers them to understand what has happened. So definitely detach, pour yourself for yourself towards yourself, and that will then trigger them to come to you. I also do have the break no contact ritual on my website, which does allow this person to break no contact and come forward towards you. There's many rituals for, you know, support and consistency, protect your connection, for them to express their feelings to you, and so many love rituals for healing, justice, beauty, money, marriage, black magic removal, protection ritual, etc. All I know, this person's going to come back. I do believe that they will come to you with some kind of apology, some kind of gift, okay? They will try to convince you to be with them. That's something that I am actually seeing here. They will try to make things work with you. They will try to convince you. They will try to be with you. And it's really your choice how much you choose to give to them in return, how much you choose to make them a part of your life. That is your choice, right? So let's have a look at some message cards. And also I do offer personal readings, by the way. They are actually on my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com. They're done within 12 to 24 hours, thousands of 5-star reviews. If you had questions you wanted to ask me about your situation and your life, the personal readings are on there. There's also rituals, like I mentioned, and there's also intention items like bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, candles, sage bundles, teas, and so much more. Those are very special items that are handmade, meditated with, and saged. They are on Etsy and also on my shopmoonlightguidance.com. Okay. I'm scared to let my guard down, which we know, right? With the Two of Swords, we know that they are very much scared of that. But we know what happens in the end. Okay, we got lurking your social media accounts. So they will be around your social media. They will be lurking. Sorry, that's the wrong card that I'm showing you. They'll be lurking around, and they will be also wanting to see what you're up to, what you're doing. They'll also be having some dreams of you, okay? They'll have dreams of you. You're not out of sight and out of mind to that degree. They will literally be dreaming of you. So that is your reading. If this resonates, don't forget to like and subscribe, share. And yeah, let me know how this resonates with you. Comment down below. And everything is linked down below for your convenience, including TikTok and Instagram. I post short readings on there every day, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye.